keep repeating whatever your points you've made over and over.
Hello.
Hello. Uh, am
Good.
I audible? Yes. Hi. Good
Yeah,
evening. How are
you
you
are.
doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great as well. Thank you for asking. Anything exciting that's been happening during the weekend?
One of my cousins' daughters, they are going to feed her
The first
first time.
morsel,
Half
the
day.
first time eating solid food. It's a
Yeah.
ritual,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Feeding
So,
solid food for the first time. Oh,
so
that's
what
sweet.
we,
Your
so what
cousin's
we call in
daughter.
the English?
I don't know. There's no ritual. There's no name for the ritual. So I think every language has a different name for that ritual. But I understand the ritual because in our language we call it annaprasnam. It's in Telugu. So it's basically the first time you're feeding solid food to your kid,
Annaprasan.
right?
Yeah. So we also call it Annaprasan.
Okay, something similar. Okay,
Yeah.
something similar, right? Okay, that's nice. And this is your 59th session, right, with Clapingo?
Yes. Yeah.
You've been with Clapingo for a while now. So any progress you've been seeing? How are your sessions until now?
Uh, Actually, I joined Clapingo almost more than 2 years. But for
Oh,
short time, I was like, I took off from this application because of some personal reason,
okay.
and like almost five, 5 to 6 months, I was not active on
Oh.
Clapping or also other applications
Okay, so that
for
might have been a
regarding
little
practice.
stressful, right? Because it
Yeah.
must have felt like you're starting again from the beginning.
Yeah. That's why nowadays I feel like I hesitate to talk to others or strangers in English, and when I feel like lack of confidence when I talking.
Hmm.
So, but you can say I restart my journey again.
Oh, that's good. That's good. See, as I'm telling you, staying consistent is important, right? If you're gonna keep giving gaps, there's no point. You'll again, it feels like you're taking the sessions all over again. There's no improvement, there's no progress. But that's okay. You can stay consistent from now on. It's never too late. Yeah.
You are from Bangalore, right?
Oh, you know that I am from Bangalore. I'm a student. I'm pursuing my engineering right now. I finished my second year of college. I majored in electronics and communications. I've been
Okay.
working with Clapingo for a while now. Yeah, I'm definitely quite young. If you were thinking about that,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, this is more like way I make pocket money. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's good to teach someone, to help
yeah.
someone.
I mean, it's not
That's
always
less.
be English, right? I initially
Yeah.
wanted to teach math or science, but unfortunately, people wanted a postgraduate degree, and I'm still a undergrad student.
Okay.
So not something I
If
could do.
how good you are in mathematics?
How? I'm
How good
decent.
you are? Is it good?
How good are you at mathematics? I'm pretty
Okay. How
decent. I
good?
wouldn't say bad. I'm an engineering student after all. So,
Mm, I don't know why I don't know. From childhood, my brain is not supported mathematics.
oh,
Really,
you're not a big fan of maths?
no, really not.
Oh, okay. I have always been a science student. So I
Mm-hmm.
studied PCMB back in 11th and 12th. I did both maths and biology together. And then now I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
engineering. So yeah. And I'm doing electronics and communications. It's a lot of maths. It's mostly maths. So I
Like,
wanted to teach like 10th, 11th. So I didn't mind.
then
So yeah.
how do you like electronic communication? What did you say? Your extreme?
Electronics and communications is mostly filled with math. It's a lot of calculations. It's mostly math. So
Okay, then
coming
what
from your
about in?
calculus, your integration. Yeah.
Okay, I do understand in like in books reading. I do understand, but what about in practically? What do you do? Like how
Practical.
you teach?
There's a lot of things. Okay, see, I'll tell you. So have you heard of this new thing called VLSI that's coming up? Chip
Sorry,
designs.
sorry.
VLSI. Have you heard of that?
No, I think.
Okay. So you have your phone set. There are a bunch of chips, right? Who is designing those chips? We are designing those chips. VLSI. So that
Okay.
domain is yeah, very large integration of circuits. Yes, it's VLSI. So what's happening is when you have to design chips, there are a lot of things you have to take into consideration, right?
Mm-hmm.
The chip size, again, I'll be going into semiconductors now, right? So there's a lot
Okay.
of calculation how things are going to be placed, what weight it has to be, what's the distance between the wells and everything. There's a lot to keep in mind. So a lot of calculation is required. It's
Mhm.
not just like that.
So in school time, you wanted to become this in this way, like, or just you suddenly choose that major to as a become
Uh,
engineer or electronics communication.
Well, I don't think I put in so much thought before choosing electronics, but now I want to do an MBA. I want to get an MBA after this. I want to work for a year or two and then get an MBA. I think I want to get into the project management side. I think that's more of my domain. But yeah, this is
Mm.
never a waste. So it's always some nice information. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
hate what I'm doing. So I think it's fine at the end of the day. I think these days CS is more in demand, so I was giving more importance to the university than the course. But EC is one of the hardest courses to take than CS. And I do have a minor. I did finish my minors in computer science. So I majored in ECE, and I already finished my minors in computer science.
Yeah, because you are good at study, that's why you can choose, you can change your major anytime. But
I
for
don't.
like I was like that student, like whatever I get, it's fine for me because I was not that good in study.
No, I don't think I'm. I don't think I'm great either. But I'm fine. I'm fine. It's all about hard work. I think at the end of the day, I don't think I'm a very hardworking person. There are a bunch of people who put in so much effort, right?
Because of the internet and because of the other friends like which
Mm-hmm.
I make on online other different applications really helps me a lot.
Mm-hmm. It really
And
helps. I
when
hope
I
everything is
started,
fine
it
now.
was
Are
really
you
so
are you
hard.
better now? Like your health issues,
Yeah, yeah,
everything
yeah.
resolved?
Now I'm good.
Yeah.
I am
Oh,
fantastic, super mind
that's
blowing.
good. I'm happy you are good.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, which place did you tell you're from? Which state?
Asansol. Have you heard? Asansol.
Um,
This is in West Bengal,
yeah,
and
West
it
Bengal.
is a 200 kilometer away from Kolkata, and 40 kilometer away from Jharkhand.
I don't know so much. I live down south. I totally live in the opposite, part of
Okay.
the city. I mean, country. But yeah, I've never been to the northern part
but
of India. I've
but you can
only,
imagine where it's. But I think you are good at study, so at
if
least
I
you can
tell you
imagine where is
Bangalore is this
West
far,
Bengal
that
is
far,
located.
would you be able to imagine?
Hope you don't forget where is West Bengal located.
No, West Bengal. I know it's towards. I know it's in the east.
Which side?
Yeah, it's towards the east. That much I
Yeah.
know.
Mm. Yeah, it's a east side in
Mhm.
India, not in
Yeah,
West.
that much I know.
Yeah.
So, what other languages apart from English and Bengali do you
Uh,
speak? Hindi?
Actually, in my mother tongue is Santali.
Oh, okay.
I studied in Bengali medium school, not in my mother tongue, in different
Oh,
like in state language. Bengali,
mm-hmm.
you already know. And
Mm-hmm.
apart from that, I do is write and speak Hindi or English, and just yeah, you can say I'm very fluent in this four. Otherwise,
That's enough. So I think your mother tongue is more of a local language that's spoken in your area, right?
not local language. Yeah, like but if you go, most of majority you will get in Jharkhand, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Orissa, Assam, Bihar.
Oh, but
There's some.
it's like one
Yeah.
of those old languages, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
one of those old languages. Makes sense.
Mm.
Makes sense. That's nice. Any foreign language you want to learn?
Spanish.
Spanish, right? Spanish.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to go to Spain?
Spanish, and I was learning before Indonesian Bahasa with my friends. I have some friends from Indonesia, so I
How did you make
just
these friends?
huh? online,
How did you?
online
Oh,
because
what
of
platform are you using?
so many platforms are there, like
Like,
we talk, we chat, hello, Facebook, Instagram. Some
okay.
posters on Facebook, like who wants to learn English, just comment hi and say your grade level A1, A2, B2, B3, like this, and we just say hi, hello, chat, then we just connected, luckily, by chance.
So it's mostly like texting online. So that's how you're
Yeah,
saying. So it's
texting,
mostly you
then
text
if you yeah, social
platforms.
media, then you can
A
be
lot
just
of
friend.
texts.
Yeah.
So you're very active on social media, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Very active. Yeah.
What do you,
I
are you
just
not active?
I am. I mean, I do use Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp. WhatsApp is mostly for college stuff. Instagram and Snapchat is for friends. I think almost every Gen Z kid does use it, right?
Yes,
It's
yes.
not only
I
me.
just do. I'm not like active. I just whatever whenever I click the pictures or anything, make I videos or like reels or anything when I go to new place, and just make that video and post, or that's it.
Okay, so you
Then
make reels as well.
my work
Oh,
done. Huh?
so I was actually taking another session right before you. I had a session from 8 to 8:20.
Hmm.
That person also was telling me. I think she was also a student. She was also telling me she also makes reels. I think I'm getting all the students who make reels
Yeah.
today.
I am not like reels like dancing or anything. No, not like that. Just like if I go to visit to new place, like just
Oh,
click some pictures, and like if I go to the near the river or some new place market, that's
I
right.
got your point. I got your
Yeah.
point. So it's more about clicking the nature or whatever it is. So it's more about the
Yes.
general
Yes.
stuff. You're
Yes.
not
Yes.
really being casted in it.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So it's mostly these social media platforms. Okay, that's nice. Okay, since we're towards the end of the session, a couple of suggestions I'd like to make. See,
Mhm.
what I'm observing is you're having a tough time in forming sentences. You have the words, but the sentence formation is not to the point. Okay, and today was actually quite a difficult topic to speak about. It's actually globalization. It is not an easy topic to speak about. Okay,
Globalization. Okay.
globalization is not an easy topic to speak about. It's okay, whatever it is. But one thing you could start doing is, if you speak about your session notes, right, in your sessions, what you could start
Hmm.
doing is rewatch your sessions. Any corrections or anything that have been pointed out, make a note of them.
Okay.
Watch your session recording, make a note of them, and then stand in front of the mirror. You were speaking about hesitation, confidence, all of these issues, right? Stand in front of the mirror and then repeat the same thing. Speak about the same topic all over again, but look at yourself, look at your body language, the way you're standing, the way you're using your hands. All of these will help you speak better. It's not only
Hmm.
what you're saying, it's also how you're saying it. So you could always work on your body language as well. So I want you to repeat about the same thing. If you speak about traveling one day in your topic, okay, stand in front of the mirror and keep repeating whatever your points you've made over and over
Hmm.
again until you feel confident. It's not easy to stand in front of the mirror and speak. Okay, that's why I'm
Yeah.
telling you. So try doing that. It'll improve. It'll boost your confidence a lot. Trust me when I say that. Okay. Do
Yeah.
you read? Do you have the habit of reading, like books, novels?
No, but I like to listen some audiobooks.
Huh.
Yeah.
Good enough. Good enough. It's okay if you don't read. If you like audiobooks, so let's say you've read a chapter or whatever it is, try
Hmm.
to narrate that as well. If not for your session topic, let's say you've
Hmm.
heard some book or if you've watched a movie, you could start narrating that in front of the mirror. Getting my point? You've understood, right? Whatever language it is, even if you watched a movie in Hindi or Bengali or whatever language it is, you've understood the
Hmm.
movie. Stand in front of the mirror and try to narrate the whole story in English. Any doubts or
Yeah.
anywhere you feel that you're not up to the mark, make a note of it. Ask your next tutor. So every time you're taking a new session, make sure you have new doubts to get clarified.
Yeah.
Okay, that would
Right.
be a great practice. So
Yeah.
only then will you see improvement. Trust me, you have to practice, or else you won't see a lot of progress. Here, speaking for 20 minutes is not of much use. You have to
Yeah.
get to
Yeah.
that point. That's reality,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Right.
So make sure you're practicing. Okay, if possible, try to read newspapers as well. Okay, could
Yeah.
you try doing all these? At least try.
Yeah. Before, when I started my journey, that time I was doing a lot of things that kind of like reading newspaper, watching movies or videos. And in the lockdown period, I tried to speak 5 or 6 hours. It's not matter my English was good or not. But I tried to express myself at that time.
Important. That's important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I have told you before, like I was took off because of some reason. So now, like I'm feeling a little bit like I losing something. So again, I try to boost my English.